I can simplify fractions. So let's say we have 2/4. So we have 4 equal parts and 2 of them are shaded in. We can divide 2/4 by 1. And when we divide it by 1, it's still going to be 2/4, but we can make it look different. So in the form of 1, we're going to instead have it be 2/2 or 2 halves. 2 divided by 2 is 1, but it can help us change what the fraction looks like. So if we look at the numerators, 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 2/4 is the same as 1/2. And we can see that in our picture here. Half of the circle is shaded in, and technically half of these circles are shaded in. Or another way to think of it too as we could split them up into other groups and half of each of those in the group is shaded in. All right, let's try another. Let's say we have 9/12. We're going to divide 9/12 by 1. These ones we can't divide by 2 though, because 9 is odd. How about 3? 3/3 is 1, but it helps us change what 9/12 looks like. If we look at the numerators, 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 12 divided by 3 is 4, 3/4. If we were to split this circle into only 4 pieces, 3 of them are shaded in. So it's the same thing. And for this picture here, 9 of the 12 circles are shaded in, but also 3 out of every 4 are shaded in. Or we could also split it up too like this. And if we make 4 groups, 3 of the 4 groups are shaded in. Let's simplify 5/10. What can we divide both 5 and 10 by? Can't divide them by 2. We can't divide them by 3. Not by 4. How about 5? So 5/5 is the same as 1. If we look at the numerators, 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So 5/10 is the same as 1/2. 4/12. We could divide these both by 4, or we could divide them both by 2. Let's try it both ways. Let's say we divide it by 4/4. 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. Okay, let's try it again though, differently. Let's say maybe I was like, hey, they're both divisible by 2. So we can divide it by 2 halves. 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 12 divided by 2 is 6. If we do it that way, we have to keep on going because 2 and 6 are now both divisible by 2. So we're going to just repeat this one more time. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 4/12 is equivalent to actually 2/6 and 1/3. But when we simplify it, we want to use the smallest digits possible, which is why we're going to have our answer be 1/3. And apparently I wrote the wrong thing right there. That should say 12/30. All right. These are larger numbers than the one before. Let's say I'm going to start with 2. They're both even numbers. So we're going to divide by 2 halves. The numerator, 12 divided by 2 is 6. And the denominator, 30 divided by 2 is 15. I'm going to keep on going. I can divide them both by 3. So I'm going to divide it by 3/3. 6 divided by 3 is 2, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. So 12/30 is equivalent to 2/5, and 2/5 is the simplest way to write it because it uses the smallest digits. Now I could have also from here divided them both by 6 if I was able to see that it was a common factor. 12 divided by 6 is 2. 30 divided by 6 is 5. I still get the same answer with fewer steps, but if I was not able to see that I can divide them both by 6, it is okay to divide them both by 2 and by 3. All right, let's simplify 30 over 105. All right, we can't divide them by 2 or by 3 or by 4. Ooh, let's try 5s. All right, 30 divided by 5 is 6. 105 divided by 5. Well, I know that 20 times 5 is 100, but then I have an extra 5, so I'd have to have one more, which would be 21. All right, I can now divide both of these by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 21 divided by 3 is 7. So 30 over 105 is equivalent to 2 7ths.